here. Okay, for those who are not watching on video, Claire, do you want to tell us what we're wearing?
Yes, so I'm wearing a Disney shirt that has Pain and Panic on it from Hercules.
And it says
the original baddies.
Fucking love that shirt. And I am wearing a Hercules shirt that says The Muscle. So we go together.
Yes, but I don't know if you could tell about
the reason for these shirts.
What topic we're going to be talking about today.
The Purge.
It's The Purge Part 2. Get ready.
Strap it.
No, but we actually got a huge response on that video. So thank you so much
for
all of the support. We have a lot more coming. 2 projects that are coming out is we have built a website for the Midnight Memo. Wow. Yes. It's very exciting. We had the lovely Aaliyah take pictures for us.
Shout out to Aaliyah. Thank you so much for spending a god amount of time with us, going all over the place, taking pictures for this website.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a new up-and-coming photographer here in Seattle. So if you want any professional photos taken, definitely follow her.
In Seattle. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to fly out to Seattle, that'd be cool, too.
That'd be cool. Yeah. That would be cool for her.
Yeah. And then the second project is we are starting our new YouTube channel. Yes, it's going to be so cool because we'll actually be uploading all of the videos that we have here on Spotify to the YouTube channel, and even the episodes that we didn't originally have videos for, we'll be uploading there as well, so you can listen to them and actually watch while you're listening.
The original videos will not have videos of us, just to be clear, but you can still watch it on YouTube and show your support. We would greatly appreciate it, and all the views that would bring, that would be awesome possum.
Yeah, you'll get to see our wonderful faces on the new logo. So
that's true. So you will see us, we just won't be moving.
We'll just be static the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's fine. But yes, those are the 2 new projects that are coming out the same day as this is released. So if you wanted to go support us,
crazy, dude. So much in one day.
I know.
New episode, new website, new YouTubes.
New me, same shit.
Different day.
Yeah. But besides that,
anywho,
welcome to the Midnight Memo. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Claire.
And I'm Kristen.
And tonight we have a very fun, whimsical topic to talk about, which has been top of mind because guess who's going to Disney World?
It's a me.
Yes.
It's a me.
And we're both, I think, self-identified Disney adults.
Yes.
You can hate us if you want, but it's fine because we have Disney and magic on our side.
Not to.
Boom. Bam. You can't hurt us. Who needs confidence?
I have Disney
when you
magic.
Have pixie dust.
I have Disney magic to protect me, damn it.
Yes.
Oh my god. Now that we've circled through all that,
I feel like in the spirit of Disney, there's been a lot going on with Disney, especially since the Disney Expo just happened.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of new information coming out.
Yeah, they're showing all the new projects they're going to do, all the new parks and things like that. If you are a Disney adult, I hope you relate so much to this episode like we do. We are huge Disney nerds. I will be in Disney World while this is dropping, so another exciting thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going with my partner as well, so it's his first Disney World trip, so that'll be much exciting. I haven't gone since I was like 13-ish, so it's been a hot sec.
And it's changed so much.
It's changed so much. I went to Universal when they just dropped the Harry Potter world. That's the last time I was in Orlando, so it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Not to date myself, that hurt a little bit, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm super excited. And so with all the very Disney centered things going on around us, I kind of told Claire, I was like, we should do a Disney theme.
Yeah.
So, and a while ago, we also had this idea of doing Disney. And as we were discussing our Disney theme today, Claire reiterated all the ideas that I had jotted down back in April.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Which was kind of funny.
Today, Kristen was like, I already made a to-do list.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
And she was
I did make a to-do list. I made a to-do list of all the adult things we had to do to get covered for the new projects. I did make a list.
She was like, I made the to-do list, and it has to-do items for each week. It's starting April 28th, ending April 30th.
Okay, the plan was we were gonna do it each week, and then we got chaotic in the middle. And then I lost the page for a while, and I have now refound it, and we will now be using it again for our bookkeeping stuff. But
we love it.
It's fine.
Oh my god, that was just really funny. But are you going to all the Disney parks?
Yeah, we're crazy. We're gonna do. So, this poor man, Lord help him, because he's gonna need it. We're doing Universal one day, and then we're gonna do all 4 parks, a park a day. And the day we're doing Universal, we're doing Magic Kingdom. So it's always been on my bucket list.
Wait, you're doing Universal and Magic Kingdom on the same day?
No, a different day.
Oh,
but the day, so each one of these parks gets one day.
Gotcha,
and the Magic Kingdom day, so it's always been on my bucket list to go to Disney World while they have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and they have like the Halloween. To see the Halloween decorations, because I fucking love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday and all of that. And the way Disney does it, I'm just like so obsessed with it. So it's always been on my bucket list. And my partner kind of pitched to me. He's like, why don't we go this year? And I was like, nah, you lying, for like the longest time. And now we're making it happen. And I'm like high key geeking, and I'm like going to try not to cry. I probably will cry when I walk into the park, realistically, like 100%, because I'm that lame, but it's fine. So we're going to do the celebration. It's also going to be the 50th anniversary, so I'm going to do all of the special promos that they're doing. Like I'm very geeking as to like all the things that are piling up on this. I will not be sleeping. We will be going from like rope drop to sundown, like park close. Plus we have the after hour specials with the holiday party. Mm-hmm. So
what actually surprised me is that the hours for Disney World are a lot less than hours for Disneyland.
Yeah, it's kind of
like
crazy.
I didn't know that when we went last time, and we were like, oh, what times does it close? And it was like 8 p.m. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
we have the rest of the evening.
I don't know, but it closed at 8, and I was like, what the fuck? I can't fit all of Disney in 8 hours or 12 hours. But I did. We rode everything, every single ride in that park, and a couple duplicates. So yeah, I'm a little intense. And that was my partner's first trip to Disneyland, so we went hardcore. This poor man, golf claps to him, because he did the thing.
I definitely think too, at least in the case for both of our boyfriends, we're much more into it. I think.
For sure.
Yeah,
he was really excited. I will say my partner was very excited too, but like he doesn't outwardly show it nearly as much as I will. So he's like, this is so fun, and I'm like, I'm like, oh, what is it? Oh my gosh, the little Agnes from Despicable Me, when she gets the little Pegasus unicorn, and she's like, it's so fluffy. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But like the entire day, like I'm on crack. So.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny because I think that when I went to Disneyland as like a preteen kid or whatever, like it was fun.
Yeah.
But then going back as an adult, it's like a different kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because
I totally agree.
You can drink. And you couldn't before.
Well, this last time we went was the first time I actually drank in Disney.
Yeah?
Because I was too young before.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was too young before. And then, actually, I went quite a few times at the beginning. Right before COVID, actually, I went to Disneyland like 3 times in 3 months. We don't need to talk about that. But I didn't drink because I think I was just too busy going hardcore on all the rides. I just didn't. I was like, but there's no time for food. And I was a little bit more broke back then.
For sure. I think the last couple times I went to Disneyland before actually having an adult job, the only reason I went was because we had friends who worked at Disney, so they could get us in for free.
Oh,
and so then we were like, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, twist my arm, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but yeah, Disney is fucking expensive.
So fucking expensive, dude.
But yeah, it's just so funny. Like, as an adult, I feel like you finally have the opportunity to plan out like how you want to do the park without like having your parent involved or like something like that.
Yeah.
You actually have money to spend on food and drinks and like souvenirs and things like that. So it's like a different kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't look at your wallet while you're doing it, like just enjoy it, then it's fun. But if you take a moment and you think about how fucking expensive it is, then it's not as fun.
Yeah. I mean, I think that...
Oh my God, do we have the same health bedtime reminder?
Aww, one person.
Ours, it literally went off at the same time. That's kind of a trip. Anyway.
Yeah, if you guys want to know, it's like 11 p.m. right now. So...
we will be hitting midnight on the Midnight Memo.
Yes, we're staying true.
In the spirit of all of this jazz-naz, let me sit up. We were going to do a little Disney bracket. We decided. And so originally we were going to rank the Disney princesses, because why not? But we're going to think... Claire wanted to do a Hunger Games theme in our original notes. And then she forgot about that. She was just like, what? If we're going to do the Disney princesses, like, I don't want it to just be like, oh, who's the best princess? Because everyone does that. Like, what's something fun? Like, if we were to put them in a brawl, and sure enough, on the notes that I had from before, one of the things she said was Super Smash Princess Brawl.
Yeah, like who would whoop another princess's ass?
Who would kick her ass?
Yeah.
So true to yourself, true to the brand, you know?
Yeah.
So we were originally going to do that. And then literally as we were waiting for the camera to charge and set up, she looked up, what did you look at?
Oh, I was just like looking up Disney brackets, just like because we were looking at them before.
Yeah.
And the one that popped up was the best
Sidekick,
or like supporting characters. And I was like, oh, that's so good, because I feel like they don't get any attention.
Yeah. Or like you do, but they do, but it's like more of a honorable mention. It's like, oh yeah, Mushu's so funny, or like so and so funny, you know?
Yeah.
It's never like, we don't debate them. And that is what we're going to do today.
Yes.
That is what we're going to do today. So for the sake of time, we are not going to do a full March Madness bracket of like 64 or 32. We shuffled it down one more time. So we're doing a bracket of 16.
Yes. And we got these characters just by like looking up the top 16 supporting characters.
Some random list that ranked them and was like, these are the top 16. And we're like, sure.
Yeah. And then like even past that, we were like, do we both know who these supporting characters are? Because honestly, some of the other ones that we were looking at were from really, really old Disney movies that I haven't seen a few of them. So I'm like, I would have no input whatsoever. So we kind of filtered it down to the top 16 supporting characters that we know. Disney.
Yep. All right, let's get into it, Claire. So round one, first matchup, we have Genie and Scuttle.
So like,
what are we thinking, Claire?
Are we still doing it in the terms of like fighting one another?
Who would support you best in a fight? Like who would be your best sidekick if you were a princess?
Pump me up situation?
Pump you up and like get you out of the shit you need. Like if you were, so we'll go back to the original topic of like the Hunger Games thing, but
I like who would make a better therapist.
Oh, is that what you wanted to do?
I thought that's what you're going for, like Hypeman therapist. Like you're going now and they're like supporting you back there. You know,
2 different types of support. The brain cell's not in line.
We're trying to split the brain cell right now. Okay.
I mean, okay, wait. Which one do you want to do?
I thought it would be funny. I mean, because it's in my brain now, I would be like, the better therapist would be hilarious.
Okay.
But...
Okay. So, like, confidant, hype man, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, say you need to go out and tackle the day. Who's going to be at your side, like, pumping you up? Mm-hmm. And now this is hard because, okay, you have Genie and Scuttle, right? Genie, he's already really high energy, right? Mm-hmm. And he can, magically whip up those big signs and be like, make you dressed in something nice and like feeling yourself. And like, he has the ability to do that, right? But then Scuttle's
a diehard dude. He was just lying out his ass. He's like, whatever Ariel needs, I will provide. He saw some shit going down at the waterline in the final scene. Spoilers, but like, you should have watched it by now. And he just was like, not for my girl, and like dove into battle, like no questions asked.
Yeah. Ariel was looking like a fool.
She was looking
combing her hair with a fork, and he said, yes, bitch. He said, work.
He said, you look like a queen.
He
look
said,
like
I'm gonna be balding, but like we'll be matching. You know what I mean?
Little
And then like I think it was in Little Mermaid 2 or where he like was like yanking on the woman's hair.
Yes.
And then he got like hit with a pan or something. I don't know. He was hit with something.
That's in the first one.
Oh, it's in the first one?
That's in the first one, yeah. That's Vanessa's hair he's yanking on. It's Ursula as human. He was yanking. That's why.
And he was like, all right, going down. Listen. God, this is hard.
This is like, so hard.
And the fact that Scuttle is just a little bit crazy.
I kind of want to pick Scuttle. I kind of want to pick Scuttle because he's unhinged.
Yeah. But like Genie is like,
Genie's the most adaptable. Like Genie,
he really like
can cover all the bases.
Yeah, like when Aladdin was literally sinking in the ocean and he wasn't supposed to help out, but he's like, bro, like this is my guy, like I need to help him. Like that's so the fact that he was like, he went above and beyond the like 3 wishes that he was supposed to do. He would like help him out like in the weirdest situations. God,
yeah, he didn't restrict himself to the wishes. He did like all these little help outs and things in between.
Yeah. Damn. Oh my God. This one's so hard.
Round 1, we're already roughing it.
I did not expect this to be this hard. Well, I'm gonna go with the Genie.
Fuck, I was gonna go Scuttle.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Now my brain cell is draining.
Oh my God, we just like tied like 4 times. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh, thank God. Okay,
Genie wins round 1.
Genie, round 1. Round 2, Miko, with a notable mention of Percy from Pocahontas. So Miko the raccoon and Percy the pug.
Or Zazu from The Lion King.
Versus Zazu.
Listen, I think they're awful in different ways. Like Miko
all 3 of them?
I mean, like Miko is just there to eat your food, you know?
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
true.
There to mooch off of you. And Percy is just like so uppity and snooty that
Percy's really, all about himself.
Yeah, he like could not care less about you as a person.
True. Zazu's just
like
annoying.
Would scold you for every single, like he would judge the fuck out of you for every decision you would make.
True.
You know?
But I feel like he would actually I'm trying to remember if Miko and Percy did like something beneficial in like the actual like conflict.
Percy for sure no.
Percy for sure was just in the way, but Miko, I'm trying to remember if I think he might have fought with them. I don't know. Remember. Oh, I should have refreshed on Pocahontas.
I feel like Miko had his beef with Percy and the other supporting character, Hummingbird.
Yeah, he did.
Like he was just bothering everyone.
He totally did. He was being a menace to society. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. So, who would be the better therapist, Miko and Percy versus Zazu?
I feel like we gotta get like.
I feel like it would be Zazu.
Zazu, yeah.
Like you would hate to have his advice,
absolutely.
But like at the same time, he's looking out for the well-being overall.
Yeah, he's still looking out for you. Miko and Percy are not contributing to the conversation at all.
Yeah, they're just there.
Yeah,
to vibe. He's truly a raccoon character.
He is. I mean, duh. But
he was just like food. No?
Garbage panda for sure.
All right, for sure.
For sure. Okay, so round 2, Zazu. All right, round 3, this is controversial. We chose 2 characters from the same movie, and it is, I'm like fucking with my mic so bad. Might be.
It's all good.
We chose, well, we didn't choose. The list provided, but we are here now. Cricky and Mushu from Mulan.
Yep.
Listen.
I mean, personally, I feel like this is a really easy decision for me.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your first gut instinct?
Mushu.
Fucking, the brain is not working. My first instinct was gonna be Cricky.
You were gonna do Cricky? Why?
Yeah. Cricky die hard, like no question. So for me, it's Cricky just going off of first instinct. Like when I read those, I feel like Mushu's the obvious choice because he can talk, but like Cricky was making her Actually, Mushu made breakfast. Dang it. I was gonna say Cricky made breakfast, but no, you're right.
Mushu was like, he was his own hype man and some. Like he's so supportive of himself.
That's
and
true.
You.
He just exudes so much confidence that he has enough to go around.
Yeah. Like,
okay,
definitely when he made her breakfast and was like, get your ass together, like you need to get out there and help fight.
Yep.
And then like I feel like he also supported Cricky. Like, he saved Cricky from the snow when they were like, when the avalanche was happening.
That's true. Yeah.
And then he was also like, at the end of the movie, he was like so supportive of her, like in her Mulan and like all of her accomplishments. Like, he was like a proud father.
He was a proud dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like,
Mushu definitely did more. He definitely contributed more. So I will, I amend my previous statement. I think I'm gonna go Mushu.
Cricky though, he did write that letter. He did, like the little typewriter situation.
I wanted to go Cricky first just because he was like, no questions asked. He looked at what needs to be done right now and he's like, we got it. Like, you need me to help you dress up and like in a giant hay shadow to try to impersonate a soldier and mount this panda? Sure, I'll play the mustache to make the mouth move. Like, no questions asked. And Mushu bossing him around to like type out the letter like you just said. And no questions asked, got his feet in the ink and was just like tippity typing away. So first I wanted to give Cricky just because he was a diehard. And
I think he was like, definitely like in on every decision that was made. But I think every decision was made by Mushu. So he was like a team player for sure. Yeah, that's fair. But like he's the MVP, but Mushu's the coach. Like, if I wanted to, like, if I was feeling bad one morning, like didn't want to get up, Mushu would be the one to be like, get your ass up. You're going to go kill the day. Like,
here's some porridge.
I made it look like a smiley face, so you have to eat it.
And then like just scoop it into your Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. That's fair. Round 3 goes to Mushu.
Mushu. For sure.
Yeah. I'm happy with that decision. All right. 4.
Round 4.
Ray from Princess and the Frog and Pegasus from Hercules. Ray is the little lightning bug, if you don't know. Bro.
Okay.
I feel like, maybe controversial, but Ray and Mushu exude very similar energies.
I could see it.
You know? Like, overly confident, like, I mean, Ray is more, like, lax, go with the flow, but he's still like, no, it's all gonna work out. You can do, like, whatever you set your mind to. I'm fucking married to the moon. She's my love. Like, he had so much confidence to go around that.
He's totally vibing.
A
little disconnected from reality, but
very disconnected.
Totally vibing.
Very disconnected. But, he was there for Tiana as she needed the whole way through. Even kept, oh my gosh, what is the alligator's name? Lou, the crocodile.
Louis?
Yeah.
Louis?
Yeah. So, Ray was keeping his ass in check too. Pulled thorns out of the motherfucker's ass, the little spiky things. So, I love Pegasus. But I think Pegasus falls in the Cricky. Maybe, is it a talking barrier?
I don't think so, because I agree with you that Ray would be a better hype man / therapist. Mostly because Pegasus, he was like a protective friend. But not so much like a hype man. Like, I think the only time that I remember Pegasus like really being like, yes, Hercules, you got this, was when like they were, they had like finished one of their courses. And he was like,
they did the headbutt.
They like did the headbutt, or it was like after he beat his first monster. They were like, and I went like this and I went like this, and like Pegasus was like,
with it.
So like, but like that's the only time that I've seen him.
That's true.
Be like a hype man supporter. Other times he's like, don't go out with Meg. She is a bad lady, and
which was kind of valid for the first half. For the first half, what we knew, she had a character arc. And so like Pegasus was valid, but he was definitely like hating on his man's girl.
Don't get me wrong, I love Meg. I would die for Meg.
100%. The only right answer is Meg.
But so the winner here is Meg.
Ray or Pegasus? Meg.
Answer Meg. But between Ray and Pegasus, I definitely think Ray would win.
Okay.
All right.
I can fuck with that. All right. Round
4
goes to Ray. So now we're gonna jump into round 5, and it's gonna be Pascal the chameleon from Rapunzel, or excuse me, Tangled, and Baloo from The Jungle Book. He's the bear, for those who don't know. I don't know how much I should explain. I'm like, I want to assume that you guys know, but at the same time, like, just to cover my bases, I'll say that.
If you don't, get cultured.
Get cultured, my guy.
No, if you seriously, everyone should watch these movies. They're 100%. Classics, so
100%.
Definitely go watch them. Who would be the better hype man, therapist, Pascal or Baloo?
I'm looking at this more. I think being able to talk is being kind of detrimental for some of these people. Because, like, I'm thinking of all the things Baloo physically said to hype up Mowgli.
Yeah.
And Pascal, I mean, to be fair, actions do speak louder than words. He was ready to fuck up Finn while they were in the... slowly hides into the hand. So, but I think it's a lot harder to read him because he wasn't talking, so he didn't have as much. I don't know. What do you think? What are you thinking?
Again, I think he kind of falls into the similar category of like the protective friend.
Yeah.
But I don't recall any time where he was like being like supportive or like even action wise, like, like, woohoo, go Rapunzel. It's more of like, like that one thing that happened, or like I can't, it's not like,
well, was Baloo
ingrained.
Much of a hype? I guess, was Baloo much of a hype man? He was, but he was also protective. Like, his whole job was to keep Mowgli safe and distracted, basically, as he was being raised by the wolves.
I haven't seen The Jungle Book in like a really long time.
Okay.
Do you remember, do any like who's even the main character?
Mowgli.
Did he ever do anything like, Mowgli, like, go Mowgli?
When he was teaching him how to be a bear. Kinda. Like, he was trying to teach him, like, all right, you want to be a bear? This is what we do. The bare necessities, you know? But he would advocate in Mowgli's honor against, oh my gosh, what is the panther's name? I'm blacking out right now. Because it's a Black Panther. Because Bagheera would always be like, he needs to go back to the man village, blah, 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 blah. Because, that's the right thing to do. And we never know what he's going to do, blah, blah, blah. And Baloo would always be like, he's fine. Like, he can just hang out here. He's not like one of those guys,
Yeah, we just vibing.
Yeah, he's just a kid. You don't even know Bagheera. And so he was advocating for...
Okay.
But see, this is what I mean. Like, the talk, like, he could say those things. He could communicate those.
But, like, okay, if you think back to Pascal.
Yes.
What did he do?
He wasn't in the fight, was he? Like, any of the fights? I was trying to think if maybe he was, like, in a fight scene or something.
No.
But it was mostly the tower scene.
Yeah. Then he tried to, like, blend into the wall at some point. But, like, I don't really think, like, he was a sub-character, for sure. But, like, he didn't really have character at all.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that. Yeah, for sure. Maybe I know there's a short of him of like...
Oh, really?
There's a Disney short with him and, oh my gosh, Maximus, the horse. And it's about how, like, they try to... they lose the rings right before the wedding. Right before Finn and Rapunzel's wedding. And it's, like, how they, like... run through it's just these rings just like rolling down the cobblestone streets, and then they freak out and they have to like go through the entire village and cause a whole mess and a scenery to try to get these rings, and like their adventure to try to like retrieve it. It's like
that's funny.
It's a really funny short. It's really cute.
Aww.
So like you get to see him there and you get to see his actions, but it's still a short,
Yeah.
And it's a one track, one goal type of thing.
Yeah.
So
okay. I think I'm gonna give this round to Baloo.
I think so too. I feel like it's not quite fair.
Yeah.
But I also want to give it to Baloo. So.
Yeah. All right. Round 5, Baloo.
All right. Round 6, Sebastian from The Little Mermaid and Gus and Jacques from Cinderella. Oh my God, I blanked for a second. I like saw them in my brain and I was just like, what are you from again?
Gus. I remember he was the best.
Yes.
Cinderella. Okay.
I think going with the trend we've been having of like protective friend versus hype man, it has to go to Gus and Jacques. Because Sebastian,
I could see that.
Sebastian wasn't hyping Ariel up. He was trying to keep her in line.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck up. Show up for your recital. Your father's gonna kill you.
That's so true. He was like, here's the itinerary. And Ariel said, fuck the itinerary. Yeah, exactly. And he said, oh. And then he almost got cooked.
By the weirdest French man ever.
Yeah.
Right. So,
honestly, one of the most iconic Disney songs, though.
Yeah.
Les poissons, hee hee hee. Yeah. So, I mean, plus 5 points for that.
It's not even him. He's just in the scene. He's not even singing the song.
Between Sebastian, Gus, and Jacques, the chef wins.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, I feel like from what I can remember from Cinderella, and again, another movie I haven't seen
OG,
in a long time.
Yeah.
I think he was like always eating cheese.
Gus and Jacques? Well,
Gus and Jacques?
Gus was.
Yeah,
always eating cheese.
And he was just like vibing, like, yeah you look great.
Yeah, exactly. But then they were like, Cinderella, whatever you need, like at her service. Like, she needed the dress. They were like, I'm ready. You need me to be turned into your coachman? By the godmother?
Yeah.
Like, sure, I'll get you there.
100%.
I don't know how to drive. I learned just now, but like, we're going. I will navigate this pumpkin carousel.
I will transform into a horse for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
Gus and Jacques for sure.
I think they got that.
For sure.
Around 6.
Sebastian is more of like the camp counselor who can't keep anyone in line. and he's just stressed.
Everyone's like, you're kind of being a lot, so I'm going to be extra fuck you.
Yeah. He's like, if he grew hair, they'd be gray.
If he were receding, bro, he couldn't even, it would grow negatively. Like, it would.
Yeah. It would just be bad. Yeah. Okay. For sure.
So, round 6, Gus and Jacques. All right, Jacques and Gus.
Yes.
Okay, round 7, Olaf and Baymax.
Okay. All clarity, or like, what is it? In all honesty. Thank you for coming to the Midnight Memo. In all transparency, I have not seen Big Hero 6.
Oh my god, I forgot about it. Okay, another side tangent. These last couple rounds, I just have side tangents. Claire, I don't know if we've said this before, but at some point when me and my partner started dating, I was like, oh my fucking god, you are literally the male reincarnation of Claire. Like, you were literally the male equivalent. And then they have now bought into this, and I think they're hyper going in on it, but it's very true.
Listen, we are very similar in a lot of different ways.
Like, scary, uncanny ways. It's fine. I have a type, obviously. And so I'm obviously the Disney freak of our relationship, and I want to share that with him. And he's always like, yeah, like, let's watch Disney movies whenever you want. And I love Big Hero 6, and I want to watch it sometimes. And I'm like, oh, we should watch it because you haven't watched it. So like, let's share this. And this has happened 3 separate times. Okay. And we start the movie, and then I get mad at him because he'll check his phone or something. And I'm like, you need to pay, like, this part's important. You have to pay attention. And he's like, babe, I've already watched this before. And I'm like, what do you mean you watched? Why are we watching this? I thought we're watching, like, something you haven't watched before, blah, 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 blah. And then just this week, Claire reminded me. She's like, oh yeah, I haven't watched Big Hero 6 yet still. And I was like, oh my fucking god, it was you. I keep confusing who hasn't watched
I keep confusing my husband and my wife and my boyfriend.
Exactly. But yeah, so I'm doing great, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So to clarify, Claire has not watched Big Hero 6.
I have not seen Big Hero 6. So I feel like I obviously already lean towards Olaf, because he's just like, I mean, he is a hype man, for sure. Mm-hmm. He's just like, oh my gosh, who's Samantha? We love Samantha. Yeah. And like when Anna was like struggling with her boy problems, he was like there, and he was like willing to melt for her, which is very cute. It was a very cute moment.
Yeah.
He's just really hyped up. Like, he's there for Sven. He's there for Kristoff. He's there for Anna. He's there for Elsa.
Even if he doesn't know why he's there or how, he's there.
He's like just terminally joyful.
Yeah.
And just like unaware of anything. Yeah. But he's there to like, I feel like his purpose is to be the hype man, is to be like the therapist for that group of people. And he does a really great job, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
How you said Olaf is terminally joyful. I was gonna actually use that for Baymax, but for the inverse reason. Like, because he's terminally joyful and because he's a robot, unfortunately he can't determine. I feel like there's less. I mean, he does, you know, he grows a heart. He slowly learns what it's like to be human throughout the movie.
Spoiler alert.
I'm kidding. Well, like, not like he tries to understand human morals and like human interaction, so that way he can be the best and optimal like human health companion. But he doesn't understand it very much. So, whereas like, so because he's terminally joyful of like, how can I help you? Like, what do you need me to do? He doesn't. And that's just due to his design. I'm not gonna blame the robot. Like, he can't figure out those finer details of like, what do you need? You have to like, he has to explicitly be told. He will be the hype man through and through, but there's not as much self-made decisions there. I feel like I also haven't watched this movie in a long time, but I'm obsessed with Baymax. I have like an AirPods case, anyways. But I think just because of that finer, like, Olaf has him just by a little bit because he can, even if he doesn't know how he's doing it, like, he's at least cognizant enough of like kind of how humans interact and like what they need, that I'm gonna give it to Olaf too. Yeah. But my heart wants to give it to Baymax. But I think
they're both good hype men. It's just Olaf is just a step ahead. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so round 7, Olaf.
Yeah.
All right. Round 8.
Round 8. We got 2 double pairs.
We do. Oh,
this
yes.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean?
Round 8. Who would be the better hype man therapist? Abu and the Magic Carpet from Aladdin, or Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King? Now, here's the thing. I think, okay, so I immediately lean towards Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. They're just, I feel like, more involved. Yeah. They're with him for a longer amount of time. Yeah. They're like, when Simba goes into his like teenage years, young adult years, they're like there to back him up in the situations. They're there to be the distraction for like, was it the hyenas or the
hyenas?
Yeah, they were like, you need a distraction, we'll be the distraction, look at this. Like, where they were like dancing.
Technically, Timon
and like
didn't want to do it. He's like, what do you want me to do? Dress up and do the hula?
And then like, yes, in fact we do. But at the same time, Abu and the Magic Carpet.
I was gonna argue Abu and the Magic Carpet.
Yeah, when Aladdin was like, oh, I like this girl, the Magic Carpet was like, ooh, like, let me just bring you to her. Yeah. Abu, to be quite honest,
he was a little protective. I will get that, but like, I think it was protective because that was his day one bro, and he still did whatever needed to be, like, they, you know, they lived together, they scavenged, like, they did everything. That was his like partner in crime. Timon and Pumbaa only took Simba in because they thought it was beneficial. Originally, the whole purpose of why they took in Simba was because they thought it would be beneficial for them to have a lion on their side, which it would be. But that would, you know, they weren't. I guess you could also say the same for Abu because like, but like, I feel like for Abu and the Magic Carpet, like Abu and Aladdin were just like they were tag teaming it. They were together through it all, you know. And the Magic Carpet, Aladdin saves him out of the kindness of his heart, and he's like, oh dude, whatever, like you said, whatever you want. So they were 100% behind Aladdin. Yeah, I feel like. And Timon and Pumbaa were in the end, of course, but I think the original relationship was meant to be beneficial for the two of them. And then even when Simba wanted to go back to his pride with Nala, they were kind of like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you know, or
that's
when
fair,
they were
yeah.
falling in love, they were like, I can see what's happening.
Yeah.
Try to see this, you know, like they were kind of like, oh fuck, now, you know, we lost the man to some kitty, you know. Like, so I'm gonna give it to Abu and the Magic Carpet, also because I'm obsessed. I love Aladdin. One of my faves. Jasmine is one of my favorite princesses.
I got you. Yeah, okay, you've convinced me.
Yes,
we'll do
right.
Abu and the Magic Carpet.
Final answer for round 8, Abu and the Magic Carpet.
Yeah. So now we're going into overall round 2s.
Yes.
What is it? What are they called?
Elite 8.
Elite 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, you went to a basketball school.
I was I meant like the names of the rounds, like because we were going round 1, round 2.
Yeah, we kind of fucked up. Technically, everything we just did was round 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It would more
the
be
first
like
8 matches. Yeah.
Yeah, match 1. We should have done that.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, we
it's
live
fine.
and we learn.
So now, overall round 2, Elite 8, first round, Scuttle and Zazu. Listen, off the bat, I'm saying Scuttle.
Yeah. I mean, we already established.
Yeah.
We got the 2 birds. I mean, we already established this, right?
Bird
like,
versus bird.
Zazu he was protective, he was looking out, but he was annoying about it. So I think that's easy Scuttle.
Yeah. That is funny. The 2 birds, the pelican. No. The seagull and the toucan. Is he a toucan?
No, he's a different thing.
What is he?
I don't know. It's an African.
Hold on. No. Everyone wait. Everything stop. Again. Oh, Zazu is a toucan.
Okay.
So, yeah, Scuttle, the seagull versus Zazu, the toucan, the 2 birds. Honestly, even comparing the birds, I think that the seagull is probably a little more scrappy.
Yeah.
Even though the toucan's beak would fuck
him up.
But I don't know. Scuttle for sure wins that round.
For sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Match 2.
Round 2.
Of round 2.
No, match 2.
Match 2 of
match
round
2.
2.
Oh, God. Okay.
We're fucking up already. The brain cell? Not braining. Okay.
It's done.
Mushu versus Ray. This is tough.
I'm
gonna say Ray.
I don't know, because
really
I've only seen Princess and the Frog once, and it was a while back, so I'm just don't remember as
not
much.
as familiar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I feel like I would say Mushu, mostly because I don't remember Ray.
Bro, Ray literally died for Tiana. He went and pushed. Did he push her out of the way?
He went and pushed her off the ledge.
No, he did. I don't remember exactly the scene, but basically, the doctor was like, "Tell me where they are," and he was like, "Abso-fucking-lutely not." And he dove, and he like got killed to try to buy them more time, so they could try to turn back into humans. So I'm gonna go Ray.
Okay.
Like, I mean, Mushu still went and like saved Cricky, and like tried to coordinate things to try to save them during the avalanche. But like, he literally took a flat shoe. He got squished.
But would we say that that's hype man therapist?
Fuck, you're right.
Like, if it was ride or die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can't change the calibrations now.
Yeah. I still feel like Mushu's a very intense hype man. A very intense therapeutic kind of guy. Oh shit.
Pause.
So if we're comparing who's the better hype man, who's the better therapist,
that's fair.
I still feel like Mushu wins.
Yeah, okay, I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I switched up my calibrations. I was like, who's a better
overall friend?
Yeah.
Probably Ray.
Probably Ray, but
who will hype you up if you're about to go into battle? Mushu.
Yeah. I don't know. I will agree with this, but I'm still teetering just because, like, I don't know, I feel like Ray still also was a hype man through his own delusional way of like he brought them to Grandmama Odie so that way she could try to find the cure for them, and she was like, you just gotta believe in yourself, and Ray was like, I believe in you. but let me also pick prickly things out of Lewis's butt. So, like, I feel like he was, but we didn't see that nearly as much as Mushu shows it in the movie, I think.
Mushu was definitely more intense about it.
Yeah, so that's fair. Okay, fine. I'll say Mushu.
Dun, dun, dun.
Still feels a little icky, but I'll say it. All right, match 3 of round 2.
Yes.
Baloo versus Gus Gus and Jacques.
I think it goes to Gus Gus and Jacques.
Yeah.
Like, because kind of like we were saying before, if anything, like the reason Baloo won the first round was because like by a little bit by default, mostly because Pascal didn't have like a lot to show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even after that, I think Gus Gus and Jacques, like we were saying, they're like, hype a girl up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's help her get ready for the ball, situation.
Yeah, I think they just, like you said, did more for Hypeman. I mean, Baloo did a lot, but it was once he was doing things, it was 1, to cover his ass that he fucked up with Bagheera, and 2, to like keep Mowgli from killing himself, which is still correct. Still correct, but like Hypeman. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give Gus Gus and Jacques.
Yes.
All right. So between Baloo versus Gus Gus and Jacques, we're gonna give it to Gus Gus and Jacques.
Yes.
All right. Final match of this round: Olaf versus Abu and the Magic Carpet.
Gosh. Okay. Who would be a better hype man? I feel like Olaf would be a better hype man.
I kind of was leaning Olaf too.
Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna be like, Olaf, I'm about, like, if Anna was like, Olaf, I'm about to go jump off this bridge, he'd be like, you got it, girl.
Yeah. I was gonna say Abu and Magic Carpet are a little bit protective. And not that protective is a bad thing, but if we're going off of hype man, then it's Olaf.
Yeah. Like, Olaf, I'm about to go beat the shit out of Hans. He'd be like, yeah, girl.
I mean, bro, that leather comment. Leather comment in the... Was that the end of the first one?
The second one.
The end of the second one. Like, Olaf was like... He was there. He witnessed it all. And he said, I saw nothing. He saw nothing.
I support you.
Whatever you want, girl. Okay, so we're going to give it to Olaf.
Olaf, for sure. All right.
Oh, my God. We are now in the final 4.
Final 4.
2 matches left, ladies and gents.
All right. This is, okay, in all honesty, this is getting tough.
This is tough now.
Because, like, the 3 out of the 4, I would say, like, Scuttle, Mushu, and Olaf are, like, my top 3 right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the end of the sentence.
That's it. But I'm just saying, it's going to get tough.
It's going to get tough.
So, okay, between Scuttle and Mushu. Right? Like, it's a tough decision.
They have the same energy, I feel like.
¿Cómo se dice tough?
¿Cómo se dice tough?
Like,
I feel like they kind of exude the same energy. Scuttle's just like like if you
he's a crackhead.
You threw the unhinged filter like right over the top of it. That's Scuttle.
Yeah. Jeez. I don't freaking know, honestly. This one's hard.
I'm kind of leaning Scuttle. He was more hype for...
Yeah, that's true.
He was more hype for... Mushu had some... he had something riding on it, so he had hype with a purpose.
Yeah. He was like, I'm going to hype you up, but I also have a little bit of pride.
I'm going to hype you up because I need you to win, because I need to get in with the the godparents, so...
That's fair.
Okay. It's more because there's possibly a negative to his hypeness that to tip the scales, I'm going to give it to Scuttle.
T. Okay, same. Scuttle.
That still feels wrong. Like,
it feels weird.
Yeah.
For sure.
But, okay.
We're going to receive a lot of hate.
We're going to receive so much hate for this, my dude.
It's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. So, between Scuttle and Mushu, we're going to give it to Scuttle. Mm-hmm. Please hold the pitchforks.
Or comb your hair with them. Who cares?
Yes. Nice one, dude.
Yeah,
nice.
Scuttle will support you in your decisions.
We are going to be your Scuttle. We support you in your decisions.
Yeah. Okay. Gus Gus and Jacques versus Olaf.
I want to give it to Olaf.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to say it's a given, but it's like, it's just Olaf is like,
we saw
on
more
top of
it.
Yeah. Olaf, one, is a hype man. Two, you could go to therapy with him.
Yeah.
Like,
he probably should be in therapy.
He should be in therapy himself. Yeah. However, like,
but he would be like, we can go.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
When, like, he would also just like trauma dump and then just be like, just completely oblivious.
I have no memories. That's because you have trauma, Olaf. Oh.
If I don't have a flurry, I will die. And it's happened multiple times. Okay. Like, yeah. But on top of being like a hype man and being able, he would like, even when Anna was dumped by Hans, he was like, girl, I got you. Like, let's work it out. Like, you're so strong. Like, you got it. On top of that, he's just like a ride or die. So I think that gives him like a leg up.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, Gus and Jacques were also ride or dies, for sure. But, yeah.
I don't know. For some reason,
I think it was, I'm again just trying to find negatives here. Gus and Jacques were ride or dies because Cinderella fed, like, a relationship was built out of that. Whereas Olaf was just, I mean, I guess Elsa created him. So, like, actually, I think this argument doesn't really have legs to stand on.
I think it does, because even though Elsa helped him, it's like not, he wasn't necessarily the closest to Elsa, or like there to serve Elsa. Yeah. You know, like he was super close with like Sven and Kristoff.
That's true.
And he was there for Anna, like,
yeah.
And I think he's honest.
That was like his chosen person, kind of.
Yeah, like he, I also feel like if anyone else in the village were to like go up to him in like the very short interactions,
with the kids too.
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
He was like, oh my god, yes, like I look great, like do my hair again, like
that's true.
You know?
Okay, that's true. That's true.
So,
all right. The
final, or the championship.
The championship.
Basically, Scuttle versus Olaf. Who would be the better hype man or therapist? Hype man / therapist.
I'm in pain.
Listen.
I'm in so much pain. Dude.
This is...
The energies there. The energies
tough.
are very similar too.
Yeah. The energies, like, again, if you just, like, if Olaf did some drugs, that would be Scuttle. Yeah. I think.
A different type of drug. He's also on drugs. Yeah. For sure. Just a different one.
Yeah.
It's just to a different caliber.
Yeah. I think I'm leaning... I feel like Olaf is the obvious answer.
I was thinking that too.
Because we've seen more of him.
Yeah.
But if we saw more of Scuttle... I mean, there are a lot of Little Mermaid movies.
There's 3. 4. There's 4. You're right.
There's 4? I thought there was 3. Oh.
Or 3.
Oh. Interesting.
Wait.
Was he in any of the, like, the second or third?
Definitely in the second one.
What was he doing in the second one? Was he still being a crackhead?
Yes, he was still being a crackhead. Not nearly as much of a feature. At that point, he almost kind of went into Zazu territory. Because he was like, it was for Ariel's daughter, Melody. And like, she like kind of was like, I don't want to be a human. I want to be a mermaid. Yeah. And then like jumped into the water and like hurried off. And Scuttle was the confidant for Ariel while she was trying to like figure like, oh, did I push her too far? Like mom guilt and everything. And he was like her confidant for a little bit there along with Sebastian. And then he was like, okay, here's how are we gonna do this? What's the game plan? Okay, I'm gonna go fly across the ocean, see if I can find her crackhead ass. He did. Back in the Antarctic, but still.
How old was Ariel when she got married?
Bro, I don't know.
Like 14? 15?
I don't know.
Craziness. Eric is just like,
yeah.
God, I don't like Eric
older
anyway.
By the time she has Melody, but still.
I don't know. Yeah, she still seems so young to be a parent.
That's true. She
That's
really
fine.
is.
It's Disney. They're all so young. Yeah. And I just forget. It's fine.
I mean, Elsa's supposed to be like one of the oldest, and I think she's like early 20s.
Grandma.
Yeah. Just kidding. Crazy.
No. Okay, I think, yeah, if we're... The only reason I'm like extending now the timelines it's just because like I feel like it's close otherwise.
Yeah.
Because of that, I think I'm gonna go with Olaf, because like through the 2 movies that he's been in, his character has stayed consistent with wanting to support Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Sven, for everything. Like
plays middleman to try to hype up Kristoff to be like, you need to propose to her, and tell Anna, don't worry, you're not crazy. He does love you. Yeah. Can't tell you what, like playing middle ground and everything. Like a true therapist, knowing everyone's problems and not being able to say anything.
Yeah.
So true. Okay, true.
Just building in his own problems along the way when he's getting more mature.
Samantha? No, Samantha?
Oh my God. He was just like maturing in the second movie.
But like it was still like very childish and very chaotic.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. He did mature. Both of them matured come the second movie, because But in Olaf's defense, the second movie happens like very quickly, whereas Scuttle, by the second movie, it's at least 16 years has passed.
Yeah. Are we sure?
Yeah. Because Melody's supposed to be like 16 or 14, but like a teenager.
Damn, imagine being married to Eric that long. I can't. I just feel like he has nothing to offer.
I mean,
but
he does. He has legs.
The bar is through the basement, Kristen.
See you in hell.
So like, what are you looking for in a guy?
Oh my
God. I like legs. Hashtag Ariel. Hashtag the Little Mermaid. Oh my God. Okay. Final answer.
I mean, you asked. I'm just being transparent. That's all that's all she wanted.
Yeah, I guess so. Who needs a voice?
Not her.
Just a man with legs, please.
I would take one man with legs, please. Both of them.
Okay. Final answer, Olaf.
Ugh. Okay. So, from this ambiguous set of 16.
From the top, make it drop. Okay.
You finish it at this point. You finish it off.
It's all good. No, you can finish.
Yeah, so from this ambiguous set of 16 Disney, I was gonna say side pieces, supporting character.
That would be an interesting bracket, though. Who would be your side piece?
Fuck, we shouldn't have done that. Damn it.
We'll do a part 2.
Oh my fuck.
Because I think it would also be fun to do one with all the Disney villains.
Oh my God. Honestly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, continue.
We should have done a Disney film. There's just so much content here. Okay, yeah. Anyways. Final answer. Olaf is the top pick of a supporting character who would be your best hypeman / therapist. All right. Wow, thanks for playing, guys. Ladies and gents.
Let us know. We'll make another episode or another part of the Disney drafts.
Yeah.
Disney brackets.
Yeah. More Disney things.
Yeah.
If you want more Disney content, let us know.
I want to do one for the Disney villains anyway, because
love to do that.
To be honest, I kind of like them more than a lot of the other characters that Disney has. So
I think that's kind of like at least like for the media that I consume, like people our age of the Disney adult, and maybe it's because you get cynical with age, but we bond over like, oh, who's the best villain. I feel like I hear that more than like who's the best princess.
Yeah, like Ursula, hell yeah. Maleficent, hell yeah. Cruella, hell yeah.
Bro, the live action Cruella movie was so, like, when you put her in that light with that character, like, development, I'm not saying she's I will die for a dog, but it maths, you know? The maths.
Yeah. I just love Disney villains so much. Like Hades, hell yeah.
Iconic.
Like, for sure. I would be your best friend.
Iconic.
Yeah. I would be Hades' best friend, and then I would bully Pain and Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my role.
Fair.
We will say thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you had a nice time going down the list of different Disney side characters. Yeah. I think they're often forgotten. So, yeah.
Yeah. And now that this will be on the YouTubes, please feel free to go into the YouTubes and comment down below what your bracket looked like, because I would love. Do you agree with some of our takes? Do you not?
Yeah, if you were following along.
Yeah.
Tell us who won your bracket.
Yeah, exactly.
Or tell us like who your favorite side character was if they weren't in the bracket.
Mentioned. Yeah. Absolutely.
For sure. Maybe we could do like a part 2 of side characters with everyone's mentions.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be cool.
Anyway.
But thanks again so much for joining us. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and so you can be notified when our next episode drops next Tuesday. Or subscribe to the YouTube channel, which will also notify you. Hint, hint, hint.
Yes. If you are watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button, do the bell stuff. You know what to do. I don't know what
This isn't your first YouTube video. You're fine.
Yeah, you know what to do. For sure. Yeah. Anyway, follow us everywhere else at the Midnight Memo.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.